looking to upgrade your kitchen, Kitchen Saver is helping to give you the kitchen that you've always wanted. From their custom cabinet renewal to a full kitchen remodel, they do it all. While their installation team is making sure that your experience is top quality. I'm joined now by General Manager Jackson Hott to tell us all about it. Hey Jackson, how you doing?
Doing well. Good morning. How are you?
Excited to have you here because I feel like, you know, fresh eyes on the new year. We want to get our kitchens looking great.
Absolutely.
And that's where you all come in. You do a variety of things to kind of give you that makeover from minor to major.
Absolutely. You know, we love to bridge that gap between, you know, your major remodels, your minor remodels, and we can really do anything that we want for our customers and get them taken care of.
Today we're kind of zeroing in on the installation process because that's what a lot of people want to know. What am I in for? What's that experience going to be like? How long are you going to take over my house?
Absolutely. You know, I'm sure people have their own stories and have heard stories of people coming in and taking weeks and months to do their kitchen, and we are not that. You know, we come in and knock out our process in about a week, depending on the size of your job. Yeah, absolutely.
So what should people expect, like even pre-arrival, arrival, and in the middle of?
Yeah, absolutely. So following their initial sales consultation with their sales designer and honing in on how they want to do the kitchen, our folks can expect another detail review appointment, and that's where we come in and take all the detail measurements and get everything we need to custom order for their kitchen. Following that, like I mentioned, their installation process is about a week. We get started on a Monday and usually wrap up on a Friday. Now, the one piece of homework I give our customers is they have to clear everything out of their kitchen, and we'll take the rest. So
that's a good New Year's project.
Exactly. Yeah. Some people they dread it, but they end up loving it in the end,
yeah.
donating some stuff and finding some stuff they may have forgot they had.
Yeah. Do they have use of their kitchen at all that week, or do they need to go ahead and make other plans?
I mean, you're certainly not going to cook Thanksgiving dinner in there while that's going on. But if you need to come in and get a cup of coffee or get something out of the fridge, no problem at all.
Yeah.
We'll rope everything off and you know, contain all of our mess within the kitchen and do some other things to prep. But if you need to get in there, you can.
What do you want people to know about your team that comes into their homes?
So our team, you know, outside of our customers, our installers are the most important piece of our business. So much so that we trust them with you know, to carry out our 10-year warranty on our products and installation. They go through a full background check, you know, drug screen, things like that. They also go through some different training that we have throughout the country and throughout our organization. We train them with the best of the best, especially in a market like Louisville, where we're trying to make a great name for ourselves and come in here and take care of business.
You made me perk up when you said 10-year warranty.
Yes.
10-year. Take me through that. Is that manufacturers, or is that also covering installation?
So that covers installation and products itself. So short of, you know, something catastrophic happening in your house, or maybe a dog chewing on a door or something, if, you know, 9 years and, you know, 11 months, it's still not up to snuff where it needs to be, we'll come back out and take care of that for you.
That is so great.
Yeah,
you're not going to be surprised by that call 9 years later. You're like honoring that.
Exactly.
Before you like wrap up and head out the door after doing a kitchen install, do you take people around to kind of look over everything, make sure that, hey, before we clear out, I want to make sure this is what we discussed?
Fridays are fun days in my office because we start to see some surveys and some completion pictures come through, and that's what's happening, you know, in almost 50 kitchens a week throughout anywhere in the country. Our installers are taking, you know, people and giving them a tour in their own house of a new kitchen that they get to explore and go through, and that's also time if they have any questions or concerns about any details. We have a chance to go through.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Do I clean it? Think basic things like that, because there's, you know, you need to take care of it.
Exactly.
If you want it to last that 10 years beyond the warranty. And you must get a lot of comments from people afterwards. You know, it does change the whole look of someone's house.
Oh my gosh, yeah. We had a lady just over the river, and you have to forgive me, I'm from Cincinnati, so I'm learning Louisville, but just over the river, I think it's Clarksville. Yeah, it could have been okay. See, we're getting there.
That's our area.
And I actually had a chance to go out on that install myself and see, you know, and she was like, wow, I felt like I was walking into a stranger's house in the best way, you know, to really see that transformation. And that's what makes us all take pride at Kitchen Saver is getting to do that for our customers.
Well, where can people go to get started?
Absolutely. You can check us out on social medias or kitchensaver.com, fill out an interest form, and we'd be happy to come out and take a look at everything for you.
All right, Jackson, thank you so much.
All right, thank you for your time. Thanks.
And for more information, if you want to get started, just head to kitchensaver.com.